Hey guys, this is a re-upload. The original version of this video just recently got blocked almost worldwide, almost 2 bloody years after the original upload date, go figure. So this version of this video is just the original, but with the claimed section noised out. So if you've already seen this, feel free to ignore it. I do have a bigger video in the works at the moment, a big ol' end-of-year roundup. It's going to be a whole thing, you'll see. But otherwise, have a nice day. Today's and tomorrow's shows I'm still hung up about on which should be number 11 and 10, just so you know. Made in Abyss feels more like an experience as opposed to a TV show. This anime's world is all about its titular abyss. Characters live around it and live to explore it. And it's not just a glorified dungeon. The abyss is its own proper set of worlds with rules beyond our comprehension. The abyss is beautiful, terrifying, deadly, and beyond alluring. Many characters have an insatiable need to explore it, a need we the viewers can't help but sympathize with. Exploring the fantastically rendered locales of the Abyss is one of this show's primary appeals, and stripped of every other element, the Abyss makes for some pretty pictures I could stare at for a long time. Why do you think it's been the background of this video series? And it's no wonder why this show's backgrounds look so good, they're worked on by a Studio Ghibli alumnus. Check out the Canapa video on the subject for more info. The other draws of this show are its characters and its subtle, and sometimes overt, atmosphere of dread. Riko and Reg are a delight. Their relationship is the show's humanizing element that keeps the world of the Abyss from seeming too alien. These two characters are fun on their own, but they're at their best when they're together. And indeed, they need each other in order to survive. Riko is the hyper-curious one with the sense of adventure, who takes real pleasure in exploring the Abyss, on top of having a solid motivation in finding her mother to keep going down it. She's knowledgeable and has survival skills, but she would die without Reg. Reg's a robot who constantly worries about everything, but has the tools necessary to help Riko survive. Riko is the only reason he's alive, and he feels attached to her. Without Riko, Reg would be lost, purposeless. You can see how their relationship is one of mutual dependence. One would either be lost or die without the other, so it's a good thing they're cheerful under normal circumstances and like being around each other, making their relationship truly symbiotic. This is cool because how often have you seen a pair or a group of characters that are together just because? Are either of them really benefiting from the relationship? Do we really care about seeing them together? Here we do, which makes the relationship humanizing and heartwarming. Also, what this show does well is its atmosphere of dread. Usually this atmosphere is underlying the plot and action. The characters act cheerful. They set out on the journey because that's what Riko's got to do and she feels great about it, but there are hints everywhere that this is not going to make for a fun time. Even in the bright town, disobedient children are punished rather harshly, let's say. The Abyss itself is portrayed as oppressive, because while going down it is fine, it has a curse where if you come up, various bad things happen to you, from headaches to copious bleeding to death. And that's no background detail. Horrific stuff like that, and more, does come to pass in this show, and when it does, it is nauseating. I almost had to look away from the screen at a couple of points because, ugh! Despite the cheerfulness of the characters, it soon becomes apparent that, while in the Abyss, they are in constant danger of losing their lives. And it's from that danger that the show draws its tension. From deadly creatures to the unusual environments and the curse, it's clear that one wrong move could result in their deaths, which keeps the show from ever feeling too safe. This is why Made in Abyss works so well. The dichotomy between its cheerful characters merrily going about their journey and the grossly dangerous world they're exploring with the constant peril they're in make for a fun and ominous experience. Unless you're particularly squeamish, I would recommend this show to just about everyone. Thanks for watching day 21 of 31 Days of Anime 2017. Today was number 11, Made in Abyss. Join me tomorrow when we breach the top 10 and talk about some spies. In the meantime, I've run out of things to say at this part. Anywho, thanks again for watching. Hope to see you tomorrow.